right, good morning, my friends. Welcome to the PreMarket Prep. I hope you guys are doing well this Friday morning. Happy Friday to everyone. Hope you had a good day yesterday. A few minutes early, which is gonna just kind of get our way rocking and rolling here, and maybe we'll do a few things before we get started with our main program. And Norm will join us shortly. We'll get into everything that's going on. So, home stretch here, guys, as we end the week. We had an okay day yesterday. A lot of things, not a lot of things, some things bouncing back a little bit, or at least trying to end the week in some good area here. Let's take a quick look at the SPY and see how that was. No engineering the markets for those wondering over on YouTube, or if you're new in the members chat. So Friday, there's no engineering the markets. They'll be back on Monday through Thursday. So looking forward to always those sessions in the morning. Um, so here it is, guys. Again, SPY. One good thing is it did not sell off, so we managed to stay above 390. So that's good. That's a good thing. We did not have a massive sell off yesterday or any type of sell off. So that does help there. Let's take a look at the stuff we had yesterday. I'm gonna bring in our watch list. Here we go. We'll start with CSCO. And if you see here again, this one it had gapped down pretty significant here on the daily. We'll look at our 5 minutes, see how that went. Let's go ahead over here. Pre-market, if you guys remember pre-market, you had a lot of activity on this one, which made it seem like it might have a chance to trade actually well. And I don't say it was great, but it did give you a nice drop though. It gave you a real nice drop here right out of the gates. And then you can see hitting that 41.19, which actually was the low of the pre-market. So they managed to get back down there, as you can see here. So again, huge drop there. I think it happened so fast. I did not expect this drop, so I wasn't really paying too much attention. I actually had a bias that they probably were not going to trade very well yesterday. So, but again, nice drop there for them. Here's Coles. Coles was actually pretty strong in the morning. Definitely got going here. I actually got in long in this a little bit above 43, so not the best entry. But this entire time here, it was just such a boring trade. I mean, the volume was dying down. And I remember just looking at this and I was listening to the chat. I'm just like, man, I probably picked the worst trade to get into. So I even got out even before this drop. My stop was around a little bit below 43 because I think the previous day close was at 43. So it was a little bit below that. So I would have been stopped out anyway. But it was just such a boring trade. I remember I think Megan, it was a Megan that came on at that time and she was saying how how things were choppy as well, just not great. But again, it was horrible. It turned out to be good though. It turned out to be real nice. And you can see here how it actually went all the way up to 40, almost 46, 45, 50. So not bad. But again, just one of those trades. Here's Oxy. Oxy didn't get the best days, the best open have you seen in the last couple of days where it runs up pretty aggressive or it runs down pretty aggressive. You didn't see that, but quick 5 minute open range breakup. No continuation after that, though. You can see how it hesitates here. And then this part is what I don't like about Oxy at times. It just gets very choppy, right? So you're seeing that choppiness there, every candle overlapping the previous candle. 11 a.m. Dusk gets much better, gets above the VWAP, and then just look at this this pop here. So looking pretty good there. Apple did Apple things. Let's go here. Well, what did I lose my spot? Here goes. Again, so Apple on an overall downtrend, but again, just it wasn't an easy trader. If you're watching the price action, easy to say now, oh yeah, it's a great short. Look at the tops here, and you could have taken the short the whole way. Now it wasn't that type of clean action, and we didn't see that across the board yesterday too. So here's AMD. AMD again continues to every morning. AMD starts north. We'll see what it does today, but it seems like it just wants to get going here. But again, just pulled back there. It's good pop still though. Lows of 95s all the way to 100. So I mean that's a $5 move within a couple of hours. What's that? 3 hours? That's pretty good. It's really good. From there, it gets chopped, very choppy. It's just like the volume died down. It's like the market is tired. Right, the market is like tired of the back and forth, and we saw that yesterday. Like just, I guess people just were just tired of of the the battles that's been going on. The market being up as we have been mentioning. Andrew mentioned, I think, one of his recaps, or in the chat, the market's up 5, down 3%, on a regular basis. Like it has become a normal, right? So that's just strange. Dave from Connecticut, you missed the music this morning, huh? Yeah. We'll do it again next Friday. Some people are asking we should do it every day. I'm not sure if every day if you'll have the same effect, right? If you do it every day, it kind of like dies down a little bit. So or maybe not. Maybe it does. It's such a short intro. It might not. Who knows? Um, all right, friends, that's what we have. We'll get going just a bit here. I'm still sipping on my coffee and just getting warmed up here to get going. So over on YouTube, thank you guys for joining us throughout the weekend today. If it's your first time here, we do this every Monday through Friday. We usually start at 8 a.m. with engineering the market. So definitely subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when we go live. And we would love a thumbs up button if you enjoy the show today. Let's quickly look at our gappers list this morning. We have some stuff in the green. Neo. So somebody mentioned Neo in our chat. Who was that? We will definitely be looking at Neo. I mean, they're leading the gappers list this morning, so we will definitely be touching on that. And yeah, so Neo definitely in play. They're up 6.7 here. Good volume 2.2. Vero, here you are, Vero, or Vero. Can we talk about Neo? Yeah, Neo's next drop. We'll see. We'll see. We'll definitely be talking about Neo. A couple of stuff in the red. ROST, UPST. UPST is always on our list, up and down. Let's take a look at their daily real quick. What's going on, UPST? Um, yeah, they're slowly again another green day. Not huge, but another green day for UPST. By the time they keep doing this, they're going to close this gap. I mean, they're just inching to get up there and close that gap. So, um, again, not the best trader, but yesterday did very well. Look at yesterday's action here. Oh, hold on, you can't see it because I'm not showing you the charts. Here's yesterday's action. I mean, that's pretty decent. Nice drop there, and then gets back towards the high of the day. This is really good trading for UPST. Uh, buy the copyright of that song and make it a BBT official song. Yeah, we should. We should. Yeah, I make sure that's a copyright free song, or else my boss gets an email saying, "What the hell are you doing?" And then I get an email, which I don't want. So yeah, we want to keep Norm happy. But yeah, so we have we don't have the copyright, but we do have. Oh, there's Norm. Hold on, let me get my camera on. We have the rights to use it. So that's good. And
What's
hopefully
that?
that stays that way.
What did I
Oh, the
miss?
song, the song that I put on this morning, the intro song.
Oh, I did not hear.
Yeah, no, it was like not earlier or like 10 minutes ago. So we have somebody was like buy the rights to that song and make it a BBT official song.
Ah,
Um, yeah, but we have the rights to use it, but I don't think they want to do that. All right, guys. Good morning. Welcome to PreMarket Prep. I hope you had an
do you?
incredible. Yeah,
Oh, go ahead, man. I didn't
no,
mean to
no,
interrupt
it's
you.
all good.
Do you know the
No,
person that made it?
no, 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 no. We got it from a website. I got it from a
Ah,
website, and they provide
ah,
you the license to actually use it for commercial use.
gotcha,
Yeah, so it's just
gotcha,
kind of sell it to everybody. Yeah, yeah.
gotcha. Makes
Now
sense.
I
All
was
right.
trying I was trying to make sure I get everything clear, or else you send me an email
You
saying what the hell
freak
you
out.
doing.
Yeah. Well,
um.
we have to watch real carefully on the YouTube
Oh,
stuff because
they're so good.
the copyright strike for two beats of a random song nobody's ever heard of.
Hmm.
There's a whole
They
business
are
people have made of doing that and it can get you in trouble real quick.
really fast. Even if you're not, some people think that only if you monetize your videos. Even if you don't monetize your
Even if you
videos,
don't. Yeah.
you use somebody's song and yeah you're gonna YouTube's very good at that. That's something they got right. They haven't gotten right how to get rid of spammers in our chat asking you guys to join crypto and make $1,000 to $5,000 a day. So just guys, be careful. We will never nobody from BBT and usually nobody in any type of business can offer you something that sounds so good and be true, right? So just be very careful. And you'd be surprised. These guys are so aggressive because they do have people that fall for this. If not, they wouldn't be spending their time. But there's people that fall for this, so be very, very careful.
Yeah, we've had people reach out to us and say that
Yeah.
they fell for a scam somewhere and sent somebody money and
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
posing as one of us. It's ridiculous.
It happens. It happens.
So,
So guys, very, very careful. If it's too good to be true, it probably is. All right, guys, we went through our gappers list already. Let's take a look at the overall market, Norman. What's going on there as we end this week?
um, yeah, China. You'll see a lot of China on here. There's a rate cut from their central bank. I'm seeing, and it just we've been beaten down, man. We started this week talking about the SPY potentially. Trying to have its first green week in a while. That doesn't appear to be what's going to happen. But as we head into Friday, we are trying to get a little bit of a bounce. Uh, so yeah, I mean, we'll see how it goes. Earning season's wrapping up. We're about to head in the summer season. There's no economic data today. I just kind of want a quiet day, man. It's been too much drama.
It, it
It's
it really has. Yeah.
it's like being married to Amber Heard.
I could not disagree with you more. Oh,
You
excuse me, I
couldn't
got a cough.
disagree with me more.
I'm sorry, I could not agree with you more.
Okay, I'm like, I so
All right, let's. I'm over here coughing like crazy, making me laugh, man. I'm muting
that
the
make you
mic and
spit on your
coughing.
keyboard.
Yeah.
You weren't expecting that one, were you?
No, no, he caught me off guard. I'm choking. I'm like, what the hell? All right, let's get to it, friends. We went through our stuff from yesterday, so that's good. Gappers list. Quick look at this. We have Neo leading the way, as Norm mentioned. Some of these Chinese stocks, showing some strength here today. Um, Heading towards the bottom, we got Roblox Coin, Footlocker. Yeah, Footlocker's FL. So we got some stuff on here. What's reporting this week? Do we have anything exciting today? I didn't
Pull up
check the
trading
list.
terminal.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna pull that up right now. I thought I had it up already. Where is
I
it?
know
Oh yeah, I
that there were
did.
some Footlockers this morning. Ross is on there. That's from last night. There's a couple of earnings. I mean, earnings season's tapering down. Whenever you start to get to retail earnings, that's essentially the back end
Yeah,
of the
yeah, yeah.
concentrated earnings season. So
Yeah, I learned what this logo was. This is Neo. Did not know that. That's Neo there. Um, so
the
yeah,
arrow should be pointing downward, not up.
I agree. I agree. Is it Neo? No, is it, yeah, Neo. Yeah, yeah. It's a weird, weird logo. Um, so yeah, we're tapering down. Next week, what do we have? Anything exciting? Some of these images.
Zoom, XPEV.
Best Buy. We got some. We got a okay,
There's a
okay
few
stuff. Yeah, it's a
scattered in there.
few.
Best Buy.
Hertz.
It's Nvidia
Costco.
right there, right? On Wednesday. The green eye looking thing.
Oh, yes, Nvidia. Yeah, yeah. This is gonna be good. This will be good. Costco will be interesting too, man. With Walmart and everybody else, Target, all these guys taking a hit. The BJ's take a hit too, so that'll be interesting as well. You got a couple of stragglers, not a whole lot on here, so it will be interesting. But yeah, we're tapering down as you mentioned. Once we start getting to these kind of more
Dick's.
boring or which one?
Dick's on Wednesday.
Dick's Sporting Goods. They close to one by me. Are they still doing good?
Dick's is it's to the right.
Uh,
There
the,
you're almost
the,
there.
Oh,
You've
here it is. Here
passed
it
it.
is. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm missing the biggest thing here, right there, in green.
That's one
In
way to put
green.
it.
That's one way to put it. All right, guys, let's get to it. Let's get to our list. Remove some of the stuff we have here. Control
Oh,
A,
it's
Control
Friday.
X. It is Friday, man. I'm glad it's Friday. Uh, yeah, I'm happy. Happy to start the weekend. Um, guys, Neo, and it's true. This week in the markets, I feel if it's like it's been very heavy. It's like it has not been easy. It's like we've been fighting every trade. It's been a battle. So I was talking about that earlier, no, before you got on. Like it just seems like the spies just want to take a break yesterday. Hopefully today continues. I think we could use it. Here's Neo, guys. Neo's up 6.3, 2.2 million shares traded. So we got a ton of stuff happening there. I do like the volume and activity. Now, aside from that, Norm, what you mentioned about the Chinese stocks, does Neo have something specific to them? Because I see Neo and I see XPEF. So is the EVs doing anything?
Well, I mean, it's a lot of China. There's a lot of
Oh,
China
okay.
going
So
on.
it's just all
But
China.
I think
Okay.
they also uh, they successfully listed on the main board of the Singapore Exchange. I don't know if that maybe has something to do with it as well, but I think it's
Okay.
primarily that China central bank news. I do want to point out Melanie on YouTube with the genius comment, and it is correct. The markets are like watching my mom's 80s soap operas lately. That is very true.
That is very, very true. Oh man. So much drama. All right, here, guys. So Neo is good. We adding them to the list for sure. That looks good there. And what else do we have? Let's head on down. We have CVET that's just popped up here, getting above Neo. They're up 17.1. Volume right now is not looking all that great at the moment. So we need a little bit more time. It needs to get better than this. This is not great pre-market action. I like the pop. But overall, not good enough. What is this? Corvus Trust? Not sure what that even is, but um,
Corvetrus.
yeah, Corvetris. But here the
Oh, that's a
daily,
buyout offer.
Oh, it is okay. So let's
Yeah.
spend no time on this because doesn't look good at all. Here's Becky, guys, up 5.7, no volume, only 187. Now we know they could do better than that. We've seen them do much better volume for the most part. I will come back to that. If it gets better, throw it back out to me. But right now, it doesn't look all that exciting. XBEV pre-market earnings on the 23rd, so have earnings coming up next week. This one here right now, it's not doing a whole lot. Neo is really the one that's got it going on at the moment.
Mhm.
They got the volume. So I will look at Neo instead of XPEV. XPEV is not really a secondary right now. The only thing that I like about them here, if you want to have a positive, is the breakout out of 25. That could be interesting if it get going, but we need volume there. So we're gonna skip that for now. Mara, I don't like Mara. I don't like Riot. The coin probably is trading better than all of these, and
Yikes.
and that's not good. That's not a good comment. So I'm gonna skip on Mara. I don't see anything great there, and not that I don't see anything great at the market open. It's not giving us anything really good to trade. I mean, so that's just I don't know, my thoughts. I could be wrong on that, but we'll keep it off. EWCZ. So I don't know what is this, but European. Oh, we've
What's
seen this
that?
before. The European Wax Center. We've seen this before. Um, we've seen this on our list. It doesn't trade very well at all. Now, is this European Wax Center? Is this like the Wax Museum? What is this? Is this one of those things? What is
Wax
this?
museum.
Like we have in downtown here in New York?
Uh,
I mean,
no,
European
facial
Wax
and body
Center.
waxing products to franchisees, so you can go get your Brazilian.
Oh, there you go,
Um,
man. Okay, okay.
it is located actually in a suburb about 20 miles from me.
And they're public, huh? Okay. All right, cool. Must be pretty big. XPEV, Mara, let's see here. Yeah, very high short interest, by the way. Look at this, 60% almost, 56 there. So maybe that's something, but the volume, guys,
Where
1.5
where
million.
what are you saying? Short
The
what?
short interest,
Huh.
I have
It's
56. Yeah,
it's 11 on FinViz.
really? That's a big
Yeah, so that's
discrepancy.
big disparity.
Yeah.
Yeah, discrepancy. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't like the volume either way, so we're gonna skip it regardless. FL this morning, Foot Locker. Foot Locker is one of these hate and love relationship. They can be so choppy when they get earnings or any type of catalyst. They're just not a great trader, but we in the past we have taken advantage of it and traded well, right? So it's just a hit or miss. Right now, pre-market activity is not looking all that great. Um, what do they have today? They have pre-market earnings this morning. Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
possible for now just because of that. But again, it's one of these stocks that can just be very, very choppy to trade. PDD up 4%, 171,000. So that's good. Getting to the top of this range on the daily looks like. So might be seeing a little bit of resistance there. Pre-market is all right. We'll put it here. Secondary for now. This list is getting a lot longer. Look at Mara all the way down here now. So this list is growing pretty quickly. We might just stop here. Let's look at maybe some good ones that we like. Oh, the cap up list, it is huge. I didn't notice it was that big today. Yeah, it's pretty decent here. Got some favorites: AMD, Apple, Nvidia. I'm gonna definitely be watching AMD. That's gonna go on here, so we'll put AMD on there. I'm probably gonna be watching Apple as well. Nvidia has not been the last 2 days. Been okay. It's just kind of consolidating here, so it can be explosive, but maybe not today. But Apple and AMD, I am going to keep on the list here. They're up 1.5, AMD up 2.3. So nice. I like that very much on AMD there. And Baba, what did Baba do yesterday? I know we had it as a possible, but we didn't really keep it on there. Just want to see if there's anything going on there. Oh, it did take off. Look at Baba here. It did take off at 10:40 or something. They pop up. So they're up today 2.3. Might be one to keep an eye on. We'll see. Norm, what's your favorites today, if any?
I don't know. I'm feeling a little sleepy. I might watch some PGA Championship golf as opposed to. No, I'm still looking, brother.
Yeah, yep. I hear you 100%, man. It's one of those mornings. Let's take it to the chat room. We'll start with who do we have here? Let's take a look at a UPST. Looks interesting. Yeah, the UPST. Yeah, it has been actually interesting. Yesterday was very interesting as well. Look at the drop, look at the pop here. So that trades very well. And it does look good today too. I mean, they are down 7.1, 593,000. They're down after rallying pretty nicely, guys, from the bottom of 25. This thing gapped down to about 35 or so, sold off to 25, and has managed to get up to 55. That's pretty good after a nice big gap down a few days ago. So, are we getting toppy here? Are we getting a little bit of break? We'll see. But yeah, the pre-market looking pretty good here. Uh, we'll definitely add these on the list. UPST might not stay as a main one, but it does have some activity this morning. The spread actually yesterday was not bad, and pre-market right now is not horrible. So yeah, I think that's pretty good there. All right, so UPST is good. Fabio, you're giving us XOM and Futu. You know I prefer Oxy
You
better than
skipped over the
XOM.
gap down list, by the way.
You know what? I did. I did because UPSC is on here and
I thought you did,
ROS.
but then
I yeah.
Anthony and Melanie brought it up. So
Oh yeah, they did. They did. Guys, see people are paying attention. So we can't get away with skipping the process here, as you can see. All right, very good. Let's take a look at our gap down list this morning. Here's ROST down 23%. And I think also someone mentioned it here in chat and both chats as well. So ROST this morning. Yeah, I need more coffee. Rasila, this is not strong enough. Here's ROST up down 23%. So
I'm a little
definitely
surprised, man.
taking a
I
big
mean,
hit.
the next closest comparative company I can think to this is TJX.
Yeah, yeah,
Ross had earnings last night, getting just destroyed, and there was a huge gap up on TJX the other day. So
yeah, yeah,
I'm a
yeah.
little
So
surprised by that.
what company is this Ross Stores?
Ross Dress for Less.
Oh yeah, I never heard
They
of them.
sit,
Okay,
they buy closeout inventory from other stores, and
but they have actual retail
it's like
fronts
TJ.
or
It's, yeah, oh yeah.
yeah.
It's a
Okay, okay,
huge
okay.
company.
All right, so
I
maybe it's
think they're
just not here in
based
the
in LA,
Northeast.
but yeah,
Okay,
probably. I think they're west and south. I don't know. It's TJ Maxx. It's the same thing essentially.
okay, gotcha. Well, that's weird. They're getting
I
crushed in TJ
Rafzilla,
Maxx
I
stores.
have bought all of my dresses there, all of them,
Yeah, yeah.
which is exactly zero.
I was saying, wait, you don't have that many dresses, but I was gonna let you run with
That
it.
many, I have
um,
none.
but yeah, yeah. So here, guys, up 20, down 23%. I mean, 1.5 million. So they're definitely in play. Maybe an overreaction. Maybe I don't know. We'll see.
Uh, I don't know. I haven't
ROST.
dug into the report, but
I don't think we ever traded this. I don't think I ever traded this or looked at it in the past. So we'll see how this gap down does today.
I'll be
All right,
right back. I
let's.
have to let a barking dog in the house.
No worries. DE, and we're not talking about Desert Eagle. This is the Re company. This is this is the lawnmowers, right? I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this one here, guys, down 6.2. It doesn't trade very well. It looks like it's very very spotty, very light on volume too, right? If you see this here, look at the how light we are. We barely trade any volume. Around 2.2 million on days, even when we're going from 390 to 370. So I don't think this is gonna be great. They have earnings. Yeah, they have earnings this morning, so that's why they're on this list. Even with earnings, I just have no faith in this DE companies here. So we'll skip on that. What else we have? We have NVAX. What is NVAX up to? Well, NVAX daily has been exciting the last couple of days. Look at this pop and drop, and now we're right back up at 60. So it definitely has had some movement. Weird, it hasn't been on our gappers list. So what is this thing has been I've been doing? Oh, pronounce it deer. Okay, deer. Thank you.
On deer,
It's an agriculture play. Okay, gotcha.
it's
So this
tractors.
this is the tractors. Okay, okay. Yep. So yeah, I don't think they trade very well. Their
They
charts at
really
least
don't.
doesn't look good. Yeah.
They really
Yeah.
don't.
All right, so NVAX guys, this morning pre-market not doing a whole lot. The daily looks though very active here, so maybe we'll take a look at that as a secondary. NVAX, there we go, and then we have a Google here, or the fake Google, the Golden Ocean, whatever. There, yeah, we had this on our list before. I do not like the way this thing trades at all. Very light on volume, not a low flow, but it looks very low flowish type with the way their price action is. So I'm not a fan of this one at all, guys. Down 2.9 today. Yeah, I'm not gonna be looking at that. All right, let's all right, we're good there. Let's go back to our chat here, guys. Sorry for skipping that. Back to where we left off. UPST is on deck. Let's see here. Anything else, guys? You guys like UPST? We looked at that's good. Futu. We left off with Fabio. FU2U. There, not Fabio, but the ticker. We're up 3.1, 124,000. Man, it's just so light on volume. Day looks like it wants to get explosive here, but it's just so light on volume at the moment. I don't see anything great on it right now. We'll put it as a possible, but might not even stay there to be honest. The way it's setting up at the moment. What is the news on UPST? Uh, well, they
It's a
had news a while
firm's the
ago. Yeah,
firm. No,
there's something else today.
there's a firm. Yeah, there's an investment firm that started dumping position in it.
Oh, okay, okay. So they waited to get up here around 55 and start taking the stuff out, or is that part of the gap down? Because sometimes these
No, the gap
firms
down, I believe, was on earnings. I think.
earnings. Okay, all right. So earnings there, and then now
Yeah, they
okay,
had earnings on the ninth, and it started to come up with that. I mean,
yeah,
that's a disgusting gap from
it
close at
is
80, and the next morning you're at 30, mid 30s.
low 25 the following day. I mean,
Yeah,
that's it's no fun there, my friends. Again, we're trying to recover a little bit here. So yeah, we have a good pre-market activity on this stock today. So definitely in play. Good volume, 627,000, and I guess that's the catalyst there. Someone dumping their shares. Um, and a lawsuit on UPST. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Dave from Connecticut is giving us lucid
oh,
and
I don't pay much attention to that. That anytime
company
the
is
stock drops
yeah,
$2, there are attorneys trying to file class action lawsuits.
yeah. That
Especially
happens
you
all
see
the
a big
time.
drop on a stock because they had bad earnings. They're gonna have
Yeah.
you can pull up news on them, and there will be 1,000 ambulance
Class
chasers trying to
lawsuits.
come
Oh,
after them, trying to put together class action lawsuits.
it's insane. We have a class auction lawsuit for this picture here that we're battling now.
This is
So
true. I've been fighting it.
it's Megan is not leading it, but I think she's part of the board there. So we'll have to see what's happening there. We got to figure things out. But anyways, let's go.
You can never lose with meat, Megan.
uh, let's go over here with SoFi Lucid, actually Lucid LCID Lucid this morning. What do we have here? They got some volume today. They got 494,000, so that's good. That looks decent there. We're up on the daily. Yeah, it looks okay. I like the daily on it, but Neo is the one I'm going to be looking at today, guys. Neo is looking very nice this morning. Look at this pre-market activity. Look at the volume. Look at the daily. Everything on Neo looks really good. So I think I prefer to watch them. But Lucid could be a good secondary here. And David, you're giving me another one. Where are you there? I lost your spot. Rivian, interesting daily. Yeah, they both have interesting daily. That I agree. And Rivian, we talked about Rivian's daily just a few days ago also. So this is still looking good there. Yeah, it could be a good possible as well. We'll fine tune this.
We
We'll
actually
get
did just have a low floater come on and pop
yeah
up as the top gap up.
on our list.
MDXH, yeah. It just hit
ND.
100,000. Yeah, it's not looking good though. So
Oh, it's not looking good. What is it though? ND.
NDXH. M
Oh, M
MD.
MD
Yeah,
X
sorry.
H. Yeah.
Let me M.
There you go. M. Oh yeah, it doesn't look good. We need more. Maybe in a few minutes. We'll put it down here. We'll come back to it, but it doesn't look great right now. It needs a little more activity. MDHXXH. There we go.
We can't
Up.
even, we can't even spell the damn thing. We
Yeah,
shouldn't be trading it.
we should not be trading it. Absolutely. Uh, all right, guys. All right, we are all set here. Let's go ahead, guys, and take a look at our not our community events and announcements for next week. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the
Go to the
website.
webinars page.
Yeah,
Yep.
let me go to the
Just
website
go to
and
the
do that.
webinars page. I'll give an
hmm
abbreviated version. I'm just going to run through real quick the guys. If you're ever curious, just go to the website, click that on that nav bar at the top, click webinars, scroll down. They're all listed there. Don't forget also, if you're doing an intro membership, if you're trying out the site, onboarding on Mondays, every Monday night, 7 p.m. Everybody, no matter your membership category, is eligible for that. Then immediately following that, next week we've got Artie at 8 p.m. Talking about how to use sentiment bonds and options in your decision making. Tuesday, 8 p.m., you've got Jared talking about understanding the fundamentals of the market. He's just going to be talking about some general market trends, how the markets work, and some different techniques to gain an edge. Wednesday, we've got Randy Howell. Haven't had Randy in a while, but he is awesome. He's a trading coach and a psychological trading coach. He's going to talk about building a winning trading psychology mindset. That's 8 p.m. Wednesday. Thursday, we've got mentoring. John at 11, Ed at 4, or 4:30 if there's not much going on with earnings, and then Thor at 8. Don't forget about stocktradingsimulator.com, our free web-based trading replay simulator. And if you're watching on YouTube, you'd like to try out the chat, you can go to bearbulltraders.com, scroll down about halfway down the page. You'll see the intro membership button. Click it. Use the promo code PreMarket24. It'll get you a discount off the intro membership for 7 calendar days, 5 trading days. And it does not auto renew. So if you decide you like it and you want to stay, you have to choose a membership category to continue on with.
All right, thank you very much, Noah. Appreciate that. Let's get to our list here, guys. So right now I have Neo, I have AMD, and Neo looks great. AMD, again, some of these don't look good right now, but I expect it to get a little bit better. AMD is one of them. We have Apple. We have Baba as well, gapping up today 2.1, and we have UPST, which actually looks really good with the type of activity we're getting here this morning on that one. So we'll see how that goes. And then secondary list, we have Foot Locker. They had earnings this morning. It's still not looking great. PDD, Ross here. Ross is actually, this can probably be up on our list. I think this looks this is definitely in play. 1.6 million. Yeah, I want to see how this trades. I don't think I ever traded this one. But today, this gap down looks very, very interesting. So I'm going to move that up. ROST there, Ross Store. So that's in play there. NVAX is on the list as possible. Futu, again, pretty ugly right now, guys. Some of these. NVAX, pre-market is ugly. Futu, pre-market is ugly as well. Lucid looks good pre-market. This looks actually very good. And Rivian also looks good, and their daily looks very nice. So, but some of these look very nasty. We're going to probably get rid of them. I'm just have them here in case they get going. Some of these might actually get going after the market opens. So you might have to be just a little bit patient as they get going there. So, all right, 8:54, not even 9 a.m. yet. So we'll do levels after 9. Let's get to some questions. We have here, let's see what we got going on. See if anything that we might have missed. What about SE? You know, the SE, I think is a foreign, is it a foreign company? They don't trade very well, and this is why I never end up keeping them on here. Let's see yesterday's action. What they traded yesterday? They traded 10 million shares, probably 9 million. And again, just didn't doesn't seem all that clean. A lot of stuff. Again, I won't bring it down too much because a lot of stuff wasn't clean yesterday, but it's just not the best intraday trading stock, personally. So I think you find something better to trade than this one. That's just my opinion. And we've seen this stock plenty of times, so we're very much aware of it. But again, I just think we need to skip on that. New breaks. Where's the new breaks? I don't got new breaks. Our friend Ugo, Master Chief, is asking if we got new breaks. UPST Wall Street Journal article yesterday as well. UPST, you're talking about UPST. Guys, don't forget this amazing website called tradingterminal.com. Really, really good. I mean, I know we keep saying it, but don't waste time, right? Let's just put it in your browser, put it in your favorites. You have it there. You can click on it. You can quickly look at things. The best thing about it is no ads, completely clean. So UPST, let's see what's going on. UPST, we'll type this up here, Upstart Holding, and we can go down and get some news. That's their logo there. Man, look at these guys, 350. 350. Oh, this just has not been well for them. And time for some accountability. That is not good. You don't want that to be your news header. You do not want that to be your news header. You click on this, will take you to the article, and you can kind of see what's going on there. So, yeah, I'm not gonna keep reading this, but it doesn't look like they're having fun today, guys. They're 5 oversold growth stocks to buy now. Yeah, we'll see about that. But yeah, there's definitely not having fun at the moment. We'll see. All right, getting back to our list here, guys. Any other ones that we might have missed? I saw Coin. Someone mentioned Coin on our YouTube chat, I believe. Coin. Let's take a look at it here. Yeah, it's active actually. They're up 2.4, giving a lot back this morning. High 71, now at 69.02. So they're selling off a little bit here. I think coin has become lately for the last, and I'm talking about just the last couple of days, maybe a couple of weeks, probably the better Bitcoin type stock to trade. Because Mara and these other ones, I mean, I just have you guys been trading Mara? Have you guys been successful at trading Mara or Riot lately? Because I think they just are horrible. Again, my opinion. So no, yesterday that doesn't look good. Mara has lost a lot of volume. I mean, this thing used to be on my list more often than not on a regular basis, but I'm not seeing that. So I'm not sure if you guys have been able. Mara used to move great, not anymore. Devin, I agree, 100%, 100%. I just don't know what has happened to it. Why it has besides Bitcoin just falling off of the face of the earth right now? Some of these stocks. I mean, Mara is at what? What's the price on Mara right now? 10. Wasn't this thing like at 50 at one point? I know at least 40. I know that because we were trading it heavily there. Yeah. So it's, yeah. Can't trade Mara with so many other opportunities. Yeah, in your opinion, I agree. Stock pigeon, yeah, yeah. Again, it's just has fallen completely. Um, right. So that's no good. We're looking at coin for a possibility there. I think coin is possible. We'll put that on there. Might not stay on that list. We'll see how it goes there. Ross D, you're giving us IMMX. Let's take a look. IMMX. Starting to get going here. Low float. Do we have a low float in the house today? IMMX. Yeah, low flow 5.8. So, any news and how you found this one? Hit the scanners or something. But this one is starting to get going here. 4.2 million shares. Man, really low price here too. A 170 going to 250. I mean, I don't mind low floats for the most part, but I at least want them above $5. I think this is just so, I don't know. When they're this low, they just seem riskier, which they probably is. So IMMX guys, be very, very careful. Up 54% at the moment. This thing is cranking. It's put in 2.1 the last 5 minute candle. This 5 minute candle already at 1.5 million. So you are getting incredible volume here, some good movements. Let's see if this is going to hold. Give me a second, guys. Let me mute this thing here. Let's see if that is going to hold there. We'll have to see. Uh so IMMX, biotech company, so biopharmaceutical company there. So just be very, very careful. Those can be very aggressive. So Kevin, over on YouTube, we did look at XPEF. So we did. We could take a look at it again. XPEF. Let's see here. What we got going on. Yeah, I just think that Neo, Kevin, is going to have better opportunity. So if you look at Neo, I think their pre-market is definitely very, very alive this morning. Their daily looks very nice, breaking out of 17. Not saying that XPEF cannot get going maybe after the market open, but right now, if you want to do one of those EV plays and also Chinese companies, right? Because they're both Chinese companies. I think Neo's the one that you might want to keep an eye on. Put XPEF as your secondary, and then you can see if that gets going as well. But Neo definitely heavily in play this morning. So that's the only reason why I'm picking Neo over XPEF. And Neo's on our main list, right? Yeah, Neo's here. We have AMD. I have Baba, which is another Chinese company as well as very active. See, I like Baba today. They got 900,000 shares traded so far. So they got some decent volume here. They're up 2%. So this could trade very well today. What else, guys? Anything else you guys like this morning? IMMX has shorts. Man, Ugo, you're talking scary stuff, my friend. This is scary. Do not, guys, do not listen to Master Chief on shorts on IMMX. That is scary. I don't think I will ever take a short on something like this. This can rip your face off, man. I mean, careful, guys. Very careful. Um, yeah, I would never take a short on something. I mean, I've done stupid stuff, but I think for me, again, it could be smart for you if you have a plan. But for me, this would be a new level of you know what. So all right, so that's good there. Let's see what else, guys. What do we have? IMMX is very active, very careful. Tesla looks promising. Gary over in our chat room. So let's take a look. Tesla. Yeah, Tesla's one that's been okay. Um, right now, I'm not sure though. The daily looks very interesting. I'll tell you this. The daily slamming against that 700, that has obviously been a great level of support. You can see the drop here to 700, and now we have not been able to make a higher high on the daily for the last couple of days. So if we get some more down action here on the SPY, which again, just I don't think we are gonna get it because I think people are just tired right now. They just want to take a break, buyers and sellers. We might just go sideways today. Who knows? Maybe next week this could be very, very exciting. Today, if we look at the SPY again, and this is just my opinion, guys, anything can happen. I could be 100% wrong, like the weatherman. I'll still be here Monday, hopefully, but it, again, just my opinion. So be very careful when someone's talking about their opinion as far as the overall market, because anything can happen. But I just think we might be going sideways here. I don't think we're going to get a rally to rip your face off to 405. I don't think that's going to happen on Friday today, but we'll see. We'll be fun though. I'll be shocked though if we do get something like that. If we do, Tesla, AMD, Apple, the usual suspects are going to be in play. That's for sure, right? So that's why we have those guys here. There it is, Tunde. Absolutely. All right, guys, let's get to some levels here. So we have, guys, if you haven't done so already, by the way, hit that thumbs up over on YouTube. I don't even know what the likes are at. I have not been looking, but we are all-time low, 79. Ooh, ooh. Hopefully we can get a little double bottom reversal there on the likes numbers. Let's get to some levels here. Here's Neo, guys. We're looking at a high of the pre-market 18. So slamming level there. That is good. Look at that level on the daily too. I like that. Like that very, very much. So you definitely have that as a level there. Towards the top, you're going to have other areas of a lot of touches. This is another one right over here, which is a little bit higher. This is sitting around, what is this? Oops. Here we go. 19, might be 20, 1960. So we have another one there as well. A lot of days opening and closing around that area. So these are your two main levels, right? You got two main levels towards the top here. That's a big pop. 18 to 16, yes, that's a big stretch there. I usually would like to have something in between here. The best possible level is probably going to be this one here, 1867. 19, you'd be on the lookout for, but I'm not going to mark 19. It's kind of more of a uh, Jack Rowan, short squeeze the likes. I like that. It's very good. Let's short squeeze the like, guys. Let's get to 250. That's the first one. I don't think anyone has used that one yet. So let's short squeeze the likes there, my friends. Very good, very creative. All right, so here 1867, right midpoint. So this is definitely a possible situation there. And then you look out for 19. Again, if we're going to be this strong, we're up 6.1 already, 2.7 million shares traded. This is very good action for them, but I think they're going to need some help from the overall market to keep this up. I don't think they can do this on their own. That's a big, big move after being up already 6%. So, especially where this market has been. But real nice on AMD here. Even already in the pre-market, sometimes people ask, can you mark levels in your 5 minute? Absolutely. In the 5 minute, you can see here, there is a level at 1768. Obviously, you got resistance happening right here, right? Tons of resistance there. That now is trying to become support. It's trying to hold here. So that could be, of course, very, very interesting there. So that looks good there. And you can mark that down and see how that goes. And on the daily, you see a couple of days using that as resistance here as well. That's 1768. So definitely want to put that on there. And if you're trading on a smaller time frame, um, you know, you can have more levels within smaller time frames as well, like within a 5 minute, 10 minute, hourly. If you're trading smaller time frames, you could do that. So depending on your time frames too, your levels could be much tighter than it is if you're trading like on a 5 or a 15 or a 60, right? So just keep that in mind as well. Here is AMD. AMD this morning, not doing a whole lot, just marking down the highs and lows of the pre-market at the moment. I think that's all you really need here. We're at midpoint. Oh, didn't mark that down. There we go. We're midpoint between the highs and lows of the last two trading days, right? We had man, AMD's daily, by the way. I know it doesn't feel that way. It feels like it's been trading a lot better, but their daily is getting a little bit crappy here. Look at these days that you're getting. It's just a bunch of wicks. You had one really nice day here, while you had another nice day here as well. But in between here, you're getting these days where it's just, a lot of indecision, pop up and right back down. Again, it's just getting a little messy. But still, it's managing to trade very clean for some way within this messy daily here. Here's Apple. Apple as well stuck between highs and lows of the last two trading days. We're going to slam a level at 138.32. It's the low of the pre-market. And then the high, I'm not going to mark it because you do have this 139.90, which is your low or highs for the last two trading days. Maybe your low. The low for the last for two trading days ago. So I think that's you're set there. Do not need to add anything. And then towards the bottom, you got that previous day close line all the way down there. We'll see how this thing is going to play out. Actually, I just noticed that is not It's a good example, guys, on how to mark other levels other than the low of the pre-market. If you take a look at this here, right? This is your low of your pre-market actually, 138 32. And you can always on Dash Trader Pro, at least here you have the range of the low of the pre-market and the high of the pre-market. So you can always look up here and see 140 and 138. So when I marked 138.87, I looked up here and said, oh, 138.32 is actually the low of the pre-market. You go to the left and you can see here the bottom of the low of the pre-market there. So you can mark those two, but I'm still going to mark this level. I mean, this is not quite here and here, right? That's still showing some areas of support. So I'm still going to mark down that 138 within our highs and lows of the pre-market, right? So you can do both. It's not a problem. Here's Baba. Baba also stuck between the highs and lows of the last two trading days. I do like their gap up this morning. I wish their gap up would have been a little bit higher. That would have been a great one to have a short opportunity on, because when these things gap up, around 3%, 4%, Baba becomes a great short at times. Not always. There's some days it's gonna rip, but at times there's some good short opportunities if it's gonna be weak at the market open. So right now it's not that extended. It's only up 2.1. But we'll see. It's got some decent volume. Looks like there. We'll see what Baba does today. UPST, great pre-market action. Probably one of the most active, besides Neo, pre-market activities that we have here. 47.51. Love this stuff here, guys. This is good pop, a good drop there. And you're kind of just stuck here between the highs and lows of the last two trading days. A crazy gap down a few days ago, right on the 10th, and now we're kind of recovering. Today there's news about some big firms dropping their shares here. Let's see. Is that going to be strong enough to bring these guys back down to 40, 35, or are we going to just shake that off and continue to close this gap? These guys are closing the gap. I'm rooting for them to close the gap, because I think when they do that, you tend to have better opportunities. Look at the way this thing's been trading, and if you look at the daily, man, it's been trading pretty well. Shana, it's early. It's only 9:09. Moderator's lineup should be coming up in a second. So give them a little bit. It's Friday, so it takes a little bit more to get the engines rolling. But yeah, moderator's lineup is gonna be coming up pretty soon here. So that is UPST. Again, normally not on our list, but I think today they look very good, guys. Down 5.5 this morning. Interesting daily, to say the least. Here is Ross Stores. Again, big gap down. They're down 23%. Great volume, guys. 1.9 million. They had earnings, and for those that don't know, I didn't know. You learn something new every day, right? The more you hang out here in the chat room, the more you're listening. Even if you're doing something, you have the chat running in the background. Let's say you stop trading for the morning, and you have the chat room running in the background. There's a moderator, and for those on YouTube that do not know that, there's some moderators always on, right? So I'm always, I might not be actively chatting in the chat room, but I'm always listening. If I'm doing something else, answering emails or whatever, I'm always listening. And you'd be surprised at the stuff that you learn that you don't know, right? Just being around the environment, being around a group of people that have the same, goals is really important. So today, this is like a TJ Maxx here. Again, never seen this store, never heard of it. I think they're not in the East Coast, and they had a huge gap down. It's funny because TJ Maxx yesterday did not drop as much, right? Their gap down. I mean, they actually gapped up a few days ago. Their earnings was not as bad as we were getting in this store here, which is very similar. So very interesting situation there. They are down pretty significant here, and they have a great pre-market activity today. Spread not bad, not great. I'm hoping that's going to get better at the pre-market at the open of the market. So we'll definitely be on the lookout for that. Let's take a look here on some of the levels. We have a level all the way at 85. It's all the way up here. Do we have anything? When's the last time we've been down here? It's been a while. All right, so let's go to our weekly. Of course, here October 2020 looks like we had a nice decent drop all the way down to 60 to 50, 56.40, and then we have the same one we have here, 85 on the weekly, also being confirmed as well. The weekly, by the way, is a great way to find levels. Once you get past the year, once you go past that 52 week, go to a weekly. You can find really good levels that are also going to match up with your daily. Look at this 85. That's off our daily. You clearly see how that on the weekly you had some good action there as well. The bigger the time frame, the bigger the stronger that level is going to be, by the way. All right, so I think we got some decent levels on ROST here towards the top and towards the bottom. So we are set there. Here's Coin. Coin is, again, very active pre-market, 190 shares traded so far. I think it's probably one of the better coins, big coins type plays to trade. 69 low of the pre-market there. The high of the pre-market right now is 70. 89, but we have the highs and lows right here, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. I think that's going to be more important. Another one where you have a mid level at 70. Obviously, 70 is an important price target for this right now. You can see a lot of support happening right on there. So pretty good. As far as the bigger picture, highs and lows of the last two trade days, we just been stuck in this area. What is this? This is 71, maybe 72. Let's say 72. And this here is, what is this? This is 63.15. So we've just been stuck here, guys, the last couple of days. Could be a nice breakout when we decide to go left, up or down here. So looking forward to that. If we were to break towards the top, I'm going to do a level towards the top because it looks like that is where the action is pushing to right now. So we're up 2.7. We have a level over at a 81. That's pretty high up. But we have another one right on here, 74.13. So we'll see. And I think this is like, we're all-time low levels, right? We opened up at 3 something here. We're like at 69.40. Yikes. Wow. Ouch, ouch, ouch. All right, guys, let's take a look of what we have. Moderates list, I got 2 so far. We'll wait for a few more to develop here. Send their list, and then we'll get to that there. Lots of stores in Texas for Ross stores. Okay, nice, nice. Uh, also, yes, it's a good point, AJ. Having the chat open also makes it feel like you're not by yourself. It could be very boring trading by yourself. I mean, it's having the chat and being able to chat with people. It's important. You definitely need that. Um, definitely need that. It's very important. All right, guys, we're waiting for a moderates list to come up here. I have 2 only so far. We'll wait for the rest to join the party. But as Jack said today, guys, let's short squeeze the likes. We appreciate it very much if we can get those likes up here. We're sitting at 144. We'd love to be at 250. I think that will make our goal there. We much appreciate it. Again, if you like what you're seeing, if you don't like what you're seeing, it's okay. I understand. You're not forced to do that. But if you do like it, hit that thumbs up, and we appreciate the support. All right, let's get to our list. I only have the ladies today, Tiffany and Dima. We'll go with that. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna resize this over here, bring over our moderators list, and we will see what we got going on as others are joining the party. We're gonna bring this over here. Thoughts on SQ? We could do that quickly before we get here. Love the daily, but it looks very similar to a lot of the stuff that's bouncing back, right? Like the daily here quite a bit. Trying to break out of this range. You got some very clear levels on SQ as well. But again, it's just not looking all that great pre-market wise. So it doesn't look explosive. You might need to wait for the market open. But I like the daily setup at the moment. It looks very good. All right. Let's see here. Why is that? Okay, we go. All right, so moderators list right now as we get close out the show, as we close out the week here this Friday, guys, last day of trading. We have Tiffany. She's looking at Ross, Neo, and Apple. Very good list there. And Dima's looking at Ross, Neo, AMD, and Apple. So again, it's all of these looking pretty good so far. We have them on our list as well. I think there's going to be a lot of sitting and waiting to see what's really going to be in play, because even the Apple and AMD today, they don't look all that exciting as of yet, right? So I think they're going to get better. Apple does look good at 1.8 million, up 1.4. AMD 837, up 2.3. I think those are going to get better, but we'll have to see. All right, and here's Megan with her list. She has PayPal, AMD, and Pins. Megan had a great live show yesterday, so if you guys missed it, you can catch it over on YouTube. She was with Artie, and they were talking about the market and how she looks at this market, how she trades this market. So it's very interesting. Definitely check it out. No SPACs and IPOs for this Friday, so nothing happening there. As Peter is reporting, and Peter will be watching. He does have his list up, but I know AMD is first, and we'll wait for the rest on Peter's list there. What else we have, guys? There's our chat room here. Here's our members. So we get prepared and ready for the day. Eamon, nothing he likes. Yeah, I figured there was probably nothing a lot of people like, since the list is very short. But here's the thing, though. We always find something to trade, which is great, right? Our list doesn't look great today. It's not a blockbuster list, but we always find something to trade. Either something hits the scanners, either you guys do an amazing job of calling out things, right? Andrew, Brian, and Thor, they mention every time you guys call out stuff that's not on their list, and they take advantage of it. I think someone called out, was it Neil for Andrew? Was it yesterday or the day before? Someone in chat called it out. Oh, actually, it might have been Jared that called it out for him. And yeah, he took advantage of that and had a great trade. Peter's trading AMD today. What gives, right? There it is. Peter's list: AMD, Apple, Ross, and secondary list: Neo and scanners. Definitely eyes on scanners this morning. All right, 9:17, guys. I'm gonna. Oh, here's Jared. Before we do that, Jared, Billy, Neo, secondary list: Riot and GameStop, GME today. Folks over on YouTube, thank you so much for joining us this Friday. We appreciate it very much. Have an incredible day. Remember, today the SPY, what are we doing on the SPY before we hop off here? So the SPY is just hanging here, hanging above 390. Not strong, not weak. It's just going sideways, taking a little bit of a break of all the back and forth action looks like. Which it is tiring. It is tiring to see all the back and forth so aggressively. We need to just kind of trend upwards a little bit and just relax there and give give the buyers and sellers a break from all the aggressive activity. But either way, guys, trade safe today. It's the last day of the week. Discipline is a must. You got to be disciplined every single day you're trading, regardless of what day it is. But there's something special about Fridays, and I keep telling you guys this because it really is for your mental sake, for your mental trading mindset. You need to end your Fridays well. And when I say well, I'm not talking about green. So if you've been red the whole week, don't try to make it up today. If you've been green the whole week, don't push your luck today neither. Just take it easy and focus on being disciplined. It's like, have you guys had a piece of something really good, right? And maybe bread or something. It usually happens to me with bread. It's like you're about to eat the last piece, and your wife or your spouse comes and takes that last piece from you. That's like Friday. You don't want that to happen. You don't want the market to take your last piece from you. The last piece, like the best part, it's like the last taste you're gonna have into you stop eating, right? So today's the last piece of that bread, right? You wanna treat it right today. You wanna treat it right. You wanna make sure you are disciplined. You wanna make sure you don't force things. And if you have to take a red day, take a smart red day. It's gonna feel much better than a stupid red day where you're blowing up your account, or not blowing up your account, but you're taking such a hit that you're not able to uh, 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 relax over the weekend with your friends and family. So very important. But yeah,
I like your analogy, but how about last piece of steak?
oh man, see, I was trying to keep things civil here, but no, I agree with you 100%, man. It's like
Last
even
rib?
better. Last rib, last piece of steak, whatever it is. That
There you
just that
go.
there's something about that last piece, man. It's just it tops everything off. Today's Friday. Today's the last piece. Treat it well, my friends. Treat it well. Guys, stay safe. Have an amazing weekend over on YouTube. We're gonna continue here in chat. Remember, onboarding class at 7 p.m. Eastern time. So if you have not joined us, guys, $24 trial. You can come join me in pre-market. You get access to two chat rooms, Ed's room and our room. It's gonna be a lot of fun. You'll be happy you joined. And then you can go back to thinking about whether you want to become a member or not. But at least join for a week. Come have fun with us. Take care, guys, and
They're
trade
trying
safe.
to they're trying to make fun of me for saying what about the last piece of Beyond Burger? For the record, my wife wouldn't touch that garbage,
She
and
would
she's a
not.
health freak.
Yeah. There's some people that are actually very healthy that would not eat that. It's like they're McDonald's or something, right? They just won't touch it. So whatever. It is what it is. Guys, stay safe. Hit
Take
that
care,
thumbs
guys.
up, and we'll see you guys on Monday. Have an amazing weekend.